and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to grow long, healthy hair. I've personally been on the journey where I've had little to no hair due to a perm accident and having really short hair to growing it all the way to really long and then cutting it short all over again. So I've learned a couple of tricks. I've been in the game for a while, so I think I have a couple of tips for you guys as to how to grow your hair. So without further ado, hit the subscribe button down below. We have a lot of fun on this channel, so just hit the subscribe button so you guys can join the family. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button because that really helps me a lot. And without further ado, let's get started. So guys, this isn't going to be your typical, oh, drink water, be healthy, exercise type of video. Everybody has heard that in the book, and honestly, you can be drinking as much water as you want, you can be eating as healthy as you want, but honestly, it doesn't just include what you put inside of your body, it also includes what's on the outside. So I'm not going to be preaching about water and all of that stuff, so let's just push that stuff to the side. And my first tip that I'm going to start with is one that everybody has heard, but it's true. If you have damaged ends, if you have damaged hair, it's either you restore it or get rid of it. And by that I mean you can either deep condition, which deep conditioning is by far my biggest tip when it comes to growing out your hair. Moisture is key to bomb curls, healthy hair. So by adding that moisture, by deep conditioning your hair, giving your hair that extra love, that extra treatment, you're going to be moisturizing your hair, which will prevent your ends from breaking. It'll prevent split ends or dry frizzy ends, and it just overall is better for your hair. So by deep conditioning, it is awesome for growing out your hair. Another thing that I mentioned is to get rid of it. By getting rid of it, I mean to trim it, to cut it off. Hey, you need to cut it! But honestly guys, cut it off. If you have heat damage, damaged ends that just look extremely straight, and there's no way of reviving it, you can big chop. There's no shame in it. You can transition, which is just literally allowing your hair to grow and just slowly cutting it over time. But honestly, if it comes to split ends, there's no way of mending split ends. And I know it's a hard one, but what can I say guys? It's either you cut it or you mend it. So my second tip for growing out your hair is scalp massages. I've done a Instagram video, which I'll probably insert somewhere here, where I basically showed a scalp massager that I use all the time. I use this every night or every other night, and it is from Vanity Planet, and I just use this along with my favorite oil, which right now is castor oil, and I just put a little bit on my hands and I put it all over my scalp, and I just go in with the scalp massager and just slightly massage my head. You can do this with your fingers as well. You can just literally put your hands in your hair and just lightly massage your scalp for about, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes. The reason being is because you need the blood flow. You know, it's very soothing, it's very relaxing, so just give yourself 5 to 10 minutes. You can do this right before bed and just give yourself a nice scalp massage. This brings a lot of blood flow, which brings a lot of nutrients to the scalp, which promotes hair growth. So scalp massages is a great way of growing out your hair. The next product that I'm going to be talking about, or way that you can grow out your hair, is a little bit on the controversial side. Some people say that you don't need this is just a marketing gimmick. Personally, I'm going to speak from experience. I transitioned in, I think this was about 2013, when I completely suffered from a perm damage. I literally lost chunks and chunks of hair. And at that time, I wasn't patient, and I decided to use hair growth pills. Now, the hair growth pills that I've used are Hairfinity. I've used the Curls Liquid Hair Growth, and I've also used the Hair, Skin, and Nail pills, and I've also used Biotin. So I've used quite a lot in my time. However, the one that I personally recommend, I'm actually going to do a completely different video, so you guys are going to have to subscribe to my channel to get it. Shameless plug. So personally, I've tried hair growth pills. I absolutely love them. I don't see anything wrong with them. Again, every hair growth company or hair growth formula is different. So it really all depends on you. You have to do what's best for you and your health. But for me, I've always had a great experience with it. Honestly, hair growth pills, I see no shame in it. So if you want to try it, there's tons on the market. So I would definitely try them out. So the next tip that I have is to invest in healthy hair products. Now, when it comes to growing healthy hair, it does matter what you put on the outside, what you put on top of your hair, not just what you put on the inside of your body. So by having healthy hair products that don't have these harsh chemicals will help promote moisture, will help promote growth. And that's ultimately what you want when you're growing out your hair. So things like staying away from sulfates, parabens, mineral oil, petroleum, all of those things that us curly girls are very aware of in terms of staying away from in terms of our products, those things you want to look out for in your ingredient list. I can't do a completely separate video on reading your ingredient list and how to read it, but that could be a completely other topic because that would take me so long to explain. But your basics are literally sulfates, alcohols, parabens, mineral oil, petroleum. Those are the things that are going to damage your hair, clog your scalp, and just overall, you're not going to see healthy hair if you are using these products. So the next little tip that I have that helps promote healthy hair growth and long healthy hair is protective styles. I know so many people have heard about this. It's either you do braid outs, twist outs, buns, braids, weave, sew-ins, wigs. It doesn't really matter. There's a whole bunch of them. But personally, what I have used is braids and buns. Those two have been my favorite. I am a very busy person. I live on the go. I'm constantly working. So usually I have my hair up in a bun or I do braids. So sometimes I'll just do two braids. I'll let it set for a couple of days if I'm truly lazy. And then I will take it out of its braid, and that's a completely other style, which is a braid out. And you can do so many different things with that. You can leave it just the way that it is. You can put it in a ponytail. You can put it in a pineapple. You can make a bun. You can do two pigtails. Like, you can do so many things with so many different styles. I know it's very time consuming. However, it does really save time in the long run because you may have these styles in for a couple of days, if not a couple of hours. And when you take them out, you can set it properly overnight, so then it can last you the whole week. Less manipulation of the hair is better for your hair because you're going to be having less breakage and overall more healthy hair growth. So protective styles is a key to growing out your hair really long and healthy. Okay, so last but not least, the final tip that I have is patience. I know, again, this is a very cliche thing to say, and it's really hard, especially when you're trying to grow out your hair and you're not liking the state that it's in. But patience is honestly key. Every time, I used to do this all the time where I would constantly look at my hair every single day and be like, oh my gosh, is it growing? I see like a centimeter. Oh my gosh, it's growing. And I would just constantly be burdened on how much it's growing every second of the day, every day. And that's not really enjoying your hair growth. Your hair growth journey should be an amazing journey. It shouldn't have to burden you. It shouldn't be a stressful situation. You should have fun with it. Learn to enjoy your hair at every stage that it's at. The growth will come. You just have to be patient and your hair will grow over time. I promise you. Alright guys, so that comes to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I can make completely separate other videos about healthy hair growth. I personally am going on a hair growth journey. I did cut my hair really short compared to when I had my hair really long. So I am trying to grow it out again. So if you guys really want to see my progress and join me on this journey, please follow my Instagram. My Instagram is at heyitscandicia. and you can see all of my progress pictures, the products that I'm going to be using, the tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and we could do this together. We're going to make it fun, we're going to do it together, and it's going to be an amazing journey. My goal personally is to grow my hair at bra strap length by December. I know that is super soon, but right now my hair is pretty much right here right now if I stretch it. So honestly, it's not as bad as some people may think it is. I am trying to be very, very strict with my hair regimen, and I'm trying to stay consistent, and I know it's hard, but we can do it together. So if you guys want to join me, please follow me on my Instagram. Again, it's at heyitscandicia. You can subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing more healthy hair type videos, and we can do this together. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below whether you guys are going to join with me, and I'll hopefully talk to you guys soon. Bye guys!